tattooed stranger stalks me. When I woke up this morning, the first thing I noticed was the ache in my arm. Groggily, I pulled up my sleeve to find a fresh tattoo of a stranger's face staring back at me. It was detailed, almost lifelike, and the eyes seemed to bore into mine with an unsettling familiarity. I had no memory of getting it, no drunken night or wild dare to explain its presence. The face was a mystery, but the feeling it evoked was even more puzzling, a mix of dread and strange recognition. As I tried to shake off the unease, I couldn't shake the feeling that somehow, this face was watching me too. Later that day, the unease turned into something more tangible. I was at a busy street market, the kind where people brush by in a blur of color and sound. It was there, amidst the throng of strangers, that I saw him. The man from my arm. He stood across the street, partially obscured by the crowd, but unmistakably there. His gaze was fixed on me, cold and unwavering. My heart pounded as panic began to surge through my veins, urging me to run, to hide, but I couldn't move. I was rooted to the spot, my mind racing with questions. Who was he, and how did he find me? I spent the rest of the day in a daze, jumping at every shadow, every unfamiliar face. I tried to convince myself it was a coincidence, a trick of the mind, but deep down I knew better. The tattoo itched persistently, a constant reminder of the inexplicable connection between us. I searched online for any mention of the stranger's face, hoping to find a clue, but every lead ran cold. As night fell, paranoia crept in, and I barricaded myself in my apartment, desperately hoping for some sense of safety. But even the walls seemed to close in, the silence amplifying my fear. Then, as I lay in bed, the final horror unfolded. My phone buzzed, a notification from an unknown number. Hesitant, I opened the message to find a single image, me, asleep in my bed, taken from my window. A chill ran down my spine as I realized the photo was taken moments ago. The stranger was here, watching me not just from the crowd, but from the shadows outside my home. As I scrambled to call for help, a knock echoed through the room, the sound heavy with an ominous promise.